Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay, or Elle if you know me. I am doing something a little different today. It is probably not unique. I'm sure somebody else has done it before, but it is new for me. So instead of having people pick a pile intuitively, what I'm going to do is for my single friends, fam, my loves, we're going to go with this pile. And with my lovelies that are in committed relationships, we're going to go with this one. Now, if you feel you're kind of in between, don't quite have a title on it, you can go by intuition here. So over on this side, we have courage, audacity. You have to be audacious to be the first to seize a golden opportunity. And then we have enchantment, serenading, and flirtation. Make way for the panpipes and violins. So if you need to take a moment, you can pause this. If not, I'm just going to go ahead to pile one. I have pulled cards already. So I did want to go ahead, because this is such a lovely deck, go ahead and pull one more from this. This is the Tell Me You Love Me Oracle. So we also have wisdom, temperance, calm. Finally, the gentle pleasures of life in some quiet time just for you. I really love that. So I'll have it in the title. I should have prefaced more by saying this is about love and self-love. So that's why we have single and taken. But even for my taken people, this is also about self-love. This is about focusing on yourself. What brings you joy, right? So then I went ahead and pulled cards from 2 tarot decks. And I found this very interesting. So I was going to do 3 and 3, but 4 came out for this deck. And what I found interesting about it, I'll move the sky afterwards so you can see it better. This deck does come with 2 bonus cards. We have the Supermoon. You'd think by now, after using this deck on video so many times, I'd know how to pronounce this creature's name. I do not. And then we have the Blue Moon. So these are 2 bonus decks exclusive to this deck. If you read tarot, you'll know what I mean. If you don't, tarot typically, we'll just say as a general rule, has 78 cards. This deck has 80. And the creator did add 2 with meanings attached to them. So we have healing here. And we have blessings here. And this one has been coming up a lot in my readings. I don't, if you happen to watch my content frequently, you'll know that. We also have the 8 of Pentacles with working very hard on yourself. And as I was saying that, I saw the number 333, 3 minutes and 33 seconds. That may be a number that's popped out for you a lot recently. Working hard on yourself and going through a transformative period in your life. This is going to be amazing for you. And I love seeing you put this work into yourself. We have from this deck, again, interesting, was that I pulled the 8 of Pentacles twice. So somebody watching this is absolutely putting that work into themselves. And I love that. We have the 8 of Cups and we have the Maker. So 3 8s actually. 8 is a number for abundance. And abundance doesn't just come with, it's not just money. It's about family, love, all the things. And this bonus card, to circle back to it, about blessings, is described as being all of those things as well, not just money, not just love, not just emotions and mental stimulation. It's blessings on every single level. So, excuse me. And then another interesting thing about this pile is that this is a bonus card exclusive to this deck. So this is a deck that also has 80 cards. We have the Maker. The Maker, kind of a little straightforward. It's often somebody creative, like an artist. It doesn't have to be an artist. This is a person creating something that makes themselves happy, which absolutely makes sense with the cards around it. I'll get back on that a bit after. It looks like somebody recently left emotions that they left a situation where their emotions weren't so good. It wasn't a happy situation. You're putting this behind you. And that's where this hard work comes in from two different decks. Eight of Pentacles, that hard work. And death does not mean death in tarot. This is energy, the end of one cycle to begin the next, right? And this all makes sense together. The Maker being putting the time in. You know, it's not being easy being an artist. And I'm going to use artist kind of like a metaphor for this pile. You're creating a new life for yourself. You are finding those things that make you happy. And you're saying, you know what? I don't have to have another person right now. Right now, let me just focus on myself. Let me take a step back there. If you have not reached this point yet, if you're watching this and you're like, Lindsay, that makes no sense. I am heartbroken. You know, this doesn't pertain to me at all. You will be reaching this level soon. And you're going to be, you know, metaphorically or literally putting things on that canvas like, okay, think of this kind of as a vision board. You're like, all right, what are the next steps I'm going to take? How am I going to achieve this? How am I going to create this perfect picture of my life? Is the best way I can explain it. If you're not at that spot yet, you will be. It's just saying you've got to put that work in. It's not going to be overnight. And when there's a transformation period, it's absolutely something that does need that work put in. And, you know, sometimes these situations happen and they don't necessarily happen with our blessings or our, you know, we don't want them to happen. But life kind of kicks us in the ass sometimes, doesn't it? And unfortunately, or fortunately, I like to think fortunately these things happen. We are in a period of transformation here. And if you're not quite there yet, let's start here with leaving what doesn't serve you behind. Just pour it out. There's more to come here, right? And this guy was chosen for this card meaning healing. This card was chosen for this particular card because anecdotal, I don't know, I can't say it. They can grow limbs that are cut off. You are a resilient creature, goddess, God. You are a hard worker. You are a creator. You just have to put the time and energy in. Make a vision board. Say, what do I expect in my next relationship? Or it doesn't even have to be a relationship that fulfills you. What do I want to put into the next chapter of my life, and how can I manifest it? And I think I'm going to leave it there. So I'm going to go on to pile 2. You can skip ahead. Eventually I'll be adding timestamps and what have you. All right. So for pile 2, we have this guy. So for my taken people, now remember, this is a collective reading. Not everything I say is going to resonate with you. This is a message. When I shuffle the cards and I pull them, excuse me, I'm asking for messages for people coming across my TikTok and my YouTube or any other social media platform. So whatever resonates with you, take. If it doesn't, hey, not every reading is going to resonate with you when I do these, or whenever anyone else who creates content on YouTube makes these, they're not all going to resonate with you, right? But I do have some people going from flirting, you know, that kind of like honeymoon phase, over to making it official here. So we have marriage, agreement, officialization. Now, it doesn't have to be marriage. Relax. Long live love and those who love life. It's just about making things official. And you could be somebody who's been in this situation for a while. Maybe soon you're just gonna have a period of time where things are kind of feel like it's new again, right? So because I picked 4, I intended to pick 3 from this deck for the first pile. I picked 4 for this one because an extra one popped out. So I figured I'd match it and do 4 of this one as well. And what I really loved about this one, in this deck, this is the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Emperor. So we very much have nurturing versus kind of more like structured, like authority. I feel like some of the people watching this, they're going to have that nice balance in their relationship, where one's going to be more of the loving, nurturing soul. The other one's going to kind of be the more structured person in the relationship. Or you might both be a little bit of both, right? 7 of Cups and Temperance. So things aren't always easy in relationships, as we know. 7 of Cups, I kind of feel like is a card that is sort of like the world is your oyster, right? You have your life ahead of you. You have all these options, right? Typically this card's depicted with 7 of Cups ahead, and they all contain a different thing, right? So this isn't, again, let me remind you, this is a collective reading. This isn't, if there's a stale period, if you're having those moments of doubt, for some of you, this is saying be patient, right? Temperance is very much about patience. For some of you, this is going to mean that you did just go through a fight and you're kind of like regaining momentum. You're regaining, what's the word I'm looking for? Your sense of self. That wasn't what I was looking for, and you're like, all right, what are my options here? How are we going to make this work? How are we going to, go to the next chapter here? Because there's all these options. There's all these different ways we can go. And for some of you, it's going to be to walk away. And for some of you, it's going to be like, no, okay, there's counseling. There's, there's just setting boundaries. There's making promises to each other, right? But you need that duality of emotion and structure, right? So from my next deck, quick to act on emotions. For some of you, this is going to be a new journey. Now, a new journey doesn't mean you're breaking up. It doesn't mean, it could for some of you. Do you see how my light's like strobing? I apologize if that was doing it the entire time. I forgot when my phone's plugged in, it does that. My apologies. Let me get back to it. So one of you, I feel, can be quick on your feet and quick acting emotions, or this could be about somebody watching this who is in a new relationship and, you know, things are getting serious pretty fast. This is a new adventure for you. The Fool is about new journeys. It could be a journey solo, or it could be a journey with the other person, right? But I will say this is I was conflicted when I was like pulling from this deck. I was like, okay, we have this here that's a little back and forth. We have this solo, like a lot of times this means solo journey, but it doesn't always mean that. I was like, oh man. And then I was like, no, you know what? It'll come in the moment, record it, see what happens, right? And it's coming together for me now because this is a collective. For some of you, this is going to be a solo journey. For some of you, this is going to be, okay, we're going to act on these emotions now, right? Or these options, I mean, my apologies. We're going to pick these options and start this new, you know, maybe you'll end up getting married or starting a family and things such. And because we have this first card about flirtation, whether you're in a new relationship or you've been in a relationship for a while, this kind of this kind of connects to this card with, you know, going back to that period of your relationship where things are fresh and new and fun and flirty, and I feel like you're going to build something together, or it might be solo, but whatever it is, you're going to achieve happiness. 10 of Cups in tarot is a very, very happy card. Most of the times it is about family. It is about, you know, staying together, making those options being about family. It doesn't have to be. Everybody's different. Sometimes that happiness has to come within first. So just remember that. If you're not happy right now, take that solo journey. If you know, if you're kind of going through something where it's been stale for a moment and you've kind of been patient and you're like, all right, what's next? Start a new journey together. It's what it means to you. It's a message in the way, how do I say? Take what resonates with you, because there's a new journey coming. You just decide whether that's solo or with your partner. And I think I'm going to leave that there. If you could like, comment, and or subscribe, it really helps me. It helps people find this channel. And I'll give you a cosmic forehead kiss. And if you don't want to do it, that's okay too. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely day.